Hey everyone, it's GM Rex here, accompanied by Grimace the sidekick. Sidekick, look at me. Good boy. We got a bit of a list going on the docket. The imaginary docket, because everything's unscripted with me and I just wing it. So Austin wants to do a video with me and Chris when me and Chris take like our trips and stuff, like how we did the IMAX Batman vs Superman. He wants to do a video like that. So I'm going to talk to Chris about doing something like that with Austin. Shouldn't be a problem. Chris is pretty go with the flow, and you know. Gotham last night was such an awesome episode. Gordon got out of Blackgate thanks to Falcone's help. Falcone returned. I think it's just a bit, small little return. I don't think anything major is going to come out of it. There's no Gotham next week, and I'm bumming. Don't mind Grimace here. He's just very lovey-dovey today. Grimace, you going to watch The Flash tonight with me, like you always do? I love you superheroes. He does like The Flash. I think that's the one he likes the best. I don't know if it's like the sounds or whatever, but I mean, he watched Gotham with me last night. He's looking at me like, don't tell people that. This cat, I tell you. He's a friend for life. He loves the new sheets, too. I do, too. I mean, I can sleep, like, for a week in these things. If I didn't have so much going on, like going to the comic book store and all stuff like that. If I didn't have any of that going on, I'd probably just be sleeping all the time in these sheets. So yeah, Gotham was a great episode. Gordon got out of Blackgate, like I said. There's actually a prison guard in there that kind of knew Gordon didn't do what he was in there for. So, he's kind of helping Gordon. Telling him to look out for certain prisoners. Like, there was this guy, Weaver, who had the same scar on his head as Butch. Like, that, I think Victor Zsasz had, brainwashed him. Like he did to Butch. His name was Weaver. And Gordon made a friend in there. His name is, they call him Puck. He still believed Gordon was a hero because I guess Puck had a little sister that was kidnapped, and Gordon ended up finding her alive. So Puck, still believed Gordon was a hero no matter what. And you find out Lee, Dr. Tompkins, lost her baby. That it was Gordon's baby as well, So we thought it was going to be Barbara Gordon being born, but I guess not. I think Barbara Keene's going to end up being the mother to Barbara Gordon, because she's all better. Well, not better. She's out of the coma, and looks like Hugo Strange is going to be on the next episode. I was really skeptical about B.D. Wong being Hugo Strange, but he's doing a really good job. He's very charismatic with it. Paul Reubens was shown last week as Elijah Van Dahl, who's actually Oswald Cobblepot's real father. Paul Reubens, for those who don't know, was Pee Wee Herman. So Pee Wee Herman reprised his role as the Penguin's father, because he was actually the Penguin's father in Batman Returns. So, that's pretty cool. He died, though. His wife, poisoned. This isn't Penguin's mother. Penguin's mother was played by Carol Kane, who was the fairy or whatever in Scrooged with Bill Murray. But, she had given birth to Oswald. She had had an affair with Elijah Van Dahl, and Elijah was going to run away with her. He came from a rich family, but they're like, you won't get anything. And then, I guess Elijah's parents paid Penguin's mother off to leave. But what he didn't know was she was pregnant with his kid, which was the Penguin. But Elijah Van Dahl was a really nice father, and I think he knew his new wife, his wife was trying to poison him to get his money, and he can't drink alcohol because he had health problems, but Penguin was about to take a glass, because the wife had brought them some alcohol, and I think he knew that she was trying to kill him, so he ended up drinking the alcohol, kind of like sacrificing himself for the Penguin, because he knows the Penguin was the Penguin. And even then he was like, it doesn't matter because I met you at the cemetery and you've been a good man since I've met you. And none of that matters, His dad was really, But it was nice to see, even though it was temporary, Penguin having, some, a loving family from his father, just a good bond with his dad. But yeah, that was... But he ended up drinking the alcohol, so, he's like, to hell with, he's like, oh, forget my health, and I think he knew, though, that his wife had poisoned it trying to kill Penguin. But it was a pretty cool episode. So yeah, I found out Sunday my cousin Ryan was doing YouTube videos. I don't know how long he's been at it, but so does him. And I know Austin has some videos on my brother-in-law's channel. He uploaded them on my brother-in-law's phone. I don't know. I mean, I think he gets his phone every now and then. Because I know my brother-in-law doesn't want him doing that. So, I'm thinking I might make a channel for Austin whenever he comes over here. So, yes. Turns out I got a lot of family doing YouTube videos. I mean, Keith does his thing. What else? I know one of my cousins, one of my other cousins, Jack, he was doing videos for a while, but I haven't seen him do anything lately, but I don't know, I'll have to look for it. Then there's Ryan doing it. So yeah, I got a lot of family on here. But it's no big deal. We'll all get famous together. I mean, like I said, I don't care about fame or money, I'm just having fun with it. And, that voiceover class, it's called Getting Paid to Talk, and I'll be going to that May 11th. It's like 2.5 hours. I looked into it, and it said, if you, to help make money by speaking on, online. So, I mean, it might help me with my videos, I know my videos aren't exactly the best, but they're fun, and that's what matters to me, is I'm having fun doing it. Some days it feels like a chore, but once I do it, I feel 1,000 times better. Like I said, it's like a therapy for me. I do need regular therapy, but, this helps. It helps with anxiety a tiny bit. Just it's a project, all the structure and everything of it. It really helps out. Crap, I just realized this is supposed to be a Q&A Tuesday. Because it's Tuesday. Crap. Well, there wasn't really any questions. There's none I can think about. So, this is just kind of an update on things. Yeah. I was gonna try to think. Well, what are my favorite colors? I think I've already answered this, but I'll do it again. Black, red, white, and blue. Those are my 4 favorite colors. What's my favorite TV show currently? Well, I got a lot. I got Gotham, Legends of Tomorrow, The Flash, Better Call Saul, Empire, which comes back tomorrow night. I'm really excited for that. Who's my, what's a superhero movie that I want to see? Like, that's not planned yet. Can't think of like a superhero movie. I mean, they're trying to make everything nowadays. I'd like to see something with Carnage. There he is right there. You know, I know there's supposed to be a Venom movie being made by Sony. I don't know how to feel about that. But, I mean, I love Venom, but I wanted him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe since MCU just got Spider-Man back. I was hoping they'd get some of his villains, too. I mean, I'm sure they got a handful of them, but leave it to Sony to hang on to Venom. Just don't let Sam Raimi direct that shit. He didn't even want Venom in the movies. Like, Venom's one of the most popular Spider-Man villains. How do you not want that? And he butchered it with friggin' Topher Grace. You know, somebody a little more muscular would have been better, you know, because Venom, he's a brute, like, compared to Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a twig, Venom's a brute. But, yeah, it's kind of messed up. Sony's like, oh, no, we still want Venom. I mean, maybe they know better now. Hopefully. Knock on wood. What's another question? My right or left-handed? I think I've already answered that one, but I write with my left hand. I pretty much do everything else with my right. I can do stuff with my left, though, too. Like, I can use chopsticks with my left and right hand. Stuff like that. I've already answered how Grimace got his name. How did I teach Grimace to high five? Treats. That's the secret. You offer him a treat, and he kind of like would put his paw up to try to go for it. So I'm like, well, he already kind of does it. I just gotta put my hand there, and it's a trick. You know, basically simple actions that they already do. You can kind of turn it into a little trick. So, with enough time and determination and motivation, it works out pretty good. I've been playing this. I've been trying to find a good WCW mod for WWF No Mercy on the computer. I mean, I've got one right now. It's called the WCW Reboot. It's nice, but it's not what I remember. There's one called WCW Mayhem, which is a pretty good one, but I can't get it to work properly. I just get a black screen, yet I've done all the settings and everything just the way you're supposed to when you're doing mods for N64 emulators. There's also another one. It's called WCW Starcade 64. I'm having pretty much the same problem with it, and I'm bumming because I really liked it because it looks like it's actually made by like THQ Aki Corporation. Like it looks like it's been made for the game. The textures, you know, they're not like lifelike, like how some of the other mods try to make them. You know, they're made for the game. But I can't get them to work. Maybe I'll try to fool around with it in a little bit, see what happens. I mean, I even looked up a tutorial on how to do it, and it wasn't really doing it properly. I don't know, maybe I'll try fixing it later. We'll see what happens, but so yeah, what's one of my favorite video games? Streets of Rage. That's one of my favorite game series. Same with the Tekken series, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur. Street Fighter I'm a little hesitant with nowadays because of all the supers and the ultras and the arcade editions and milking it edition. You know, they're just trying to make extra money, add a few more characters, add a few combo fixes or whatever, or they dumb down a character because he's too powerful. You know, it's just make one and done. That's what you need to do with a video game. You know, if there's like patches or whatever that need to fix it, make them free. Just make downloadable content. You know, don't go overboard and make a whole new edition of the game. Then you got to shell out another $60? Come on, Capcom, get your shit together. You know, and once all the DLC's done, you can make another version, sure. that's got all the DLC included. Like Mortal Kombat X. They made Mortal Kombat XL. And, you know, that's fine. I mean, it's a little frustrating since I already bought Mortal Kombat X and did the first combat pack. I mean, they're saying just buy the second one, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe somewhere down the line I'll just delete all my Mortal Kombat X data and just get Mortal Kombat XL. I mean, I can't really sell my copy of Mortal Kombat X because it's a collector's edition, so I'd have to... I mean, maybe I'll give it to somebody else that's got a PS4 that doesn't have the game. My old roommate, I don't think, has it, so maybe I'll give it to him. I gotta start talking to him again. It's been like a year since I talked to him. I was gonna do a video of going down there, going up there, actually, I should say. But I just haven't had a really good enough day to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up. So my Twitter and Facebook are going to be in the description, along with my cousin Ryan's YouTube. Don't know if I'll put Keith's in the list, too. I mean, you know, Keith's will be in there. He's not as frequent as I am with these. But, you know, so Keith and Ryan's YouTubes will be in the description, so subscribe to them. You know, subscribe to my family as much as you can. What else? Like this video, comment, ask me questions for Q&A Tuesday. Subscribe to my channel. So, I'll see y'all later.